Yeah, so there it is. My promised sketchbook tour. So I don't really have anything to put my phone on right now. But I decided to just film it this way. Sorry about the mess around here as well. But I thought, who cares? We're only gonna look at the sketchbook. So this is the cover. I got some stickers from a friend. I placed that on top of it. For the rest, I really like this structure, so I decided to keep it like that for the most part of it. And then the start date, finish date, well, only the months. Um, and this is my favorite Bible verse, Joshua 1 verse 9. So I guess, yeah, that's the cover. And on the back, I did some drawing, and I used it as like a board underneath it, but then I forgot that markers bleed through it. So that's great. Um, so this is the first page you see. It's covered in many stuff. Like you can see, my details are here. So I'll probably cover it. I don't know. Age 21, 22, of course. Well, it doesn't really say anything that you guys don't know. So I guess it should be fine. So this is the first real page. It's a thing I did for school, which I covered with stickers because I thought it was ugly. So there's that. Another page I did for school, just some sketches and things. This was for my exam work, so these were the first few ideas. Eventually it came out to be like the pot that had like the animation on it. So these were some sketches for that, on how I wanted to display it, but I never got to display it because, yeah, life happens, and then the Rona came, so that didn't happen. More school stuff and just some doodles overall that I do in between. Oh, that's intense. So me and my friends from school, we decided to do body studies, but since drawing naked people in class is a bit intense, we decided to draw people with underwear. But it still looks pretty intense, especially with the red. That makes it look so weird. And this was my sculpture ideas. Eventually I made like this thing. I made like a cup with like a goat, and then it covered, but I never got to get it because of Corona. I never got the final product. So another thing for that class, so I drew some surgery stuff because I thought it was interesting. I don't know. So this was like a knee, and this was a brain, and this is a blood bag. These are hands, Conan Gray. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's go to the next. Okay, so this is after like one of my friends told me I should try to do some fashion design kind of thing. So then I did it a little bit like this, but then soon I was like, it's too confusing for me because I'm never gonna be able to make it. And then I drew a line, and some other random stuff. So this is more from the body feature thing. So these were all from the same store actually. Yeah, I like it. So this is something someone asked me to make a drawing, and this was a sketch I did for it. For someone that was almost dying, so that was pretty intense. This is me crying. Why is the sketchbook so intense? No, this was me. I did these sketches to get like the movement for eventually the stop motion animation I did with paint. I don't know, this was my mood at school. Yeah, there's not much more that I can say of this. The world. More half-naked people. Great. Another one with kitty titties. I don't know. So weird. A mermaid silhouette. Oh, I did this for TikTok and nobody watched it. Live. And these were sketches for school again. Yeah, so this was a study I did for school. My subject was mermaids, so here they are. Mermaids. I was inspired by Ursula. I actually really love this. I want to do something like this again, but then a bit more. And then I don't want to talk about this one. I don't know what happened here. My art got a little bit scary in the first season of school. I guess I was a little bit down during school, so I decided to draw that stuff. Great. More silhouettes. More mermaid silhouettes. Oh yeah, and then my teacher told me to make a combination of like mermaid skin and skills, and then I did that here. And I thought it was cool, but didn't really want to continue on. And then I started drawing more like shape stuff. I really loved this page. It took me like forever to make it as well. Crazy. And then these little illustrations were used for like another school thing. And I think they turned out so cute. Like really cute. Then this page, which I filled with squares. Just to like play with color and just drawing one simple thing all over again. My room sketch, which eventually didn't turn out to be like this. More room sketches. Yeah, so here I was actually in a call with people, I think, but I don't know. Yeah. And I did some little doodles. Little things like prayer points and stuff, but also I drew a bit. More movement stuff and school stuff. I don't know. This was a combination of like doodling and the mermaids thing. This was a continuation on the doodling, but then with shapes in it, but I didn't really like it. I don't know. The mermaid thing, and this was for the other thing, so I drew like all these faces, and my hand, it just went numb in the end. It was crazy. So yeah, there's that. And then there's this. And then this was like a momentarily thought I had to start drawing and painting on local garbage bins to maybe get my points for my internship, but then eventually I just went to the internship I had now, and I actually enjoyed that more. Yeah, I made this for my school based on the word agape, which means love. This is a stamp I made. I really like it, and I just did it all over again, and I think I'm gonna make more stamps in the future. I have no explanation for this page. No, not really. I don't know what I was planning here. And here I was drawing very long legs with creepy arms behind it. It's gonna come back as well. These were little icons for like a school project as well. This too, I think. No, this was for another project I was working on. They did like an animation thing. But yeah, that was nice. There's this all from as well, but in the end we didn't use this because it wasn't the best perspective yet. It wasn't what they wanted, which I can understand now looking at it. It's more like a box or something. It doesn't really have the thing that I wanted. And here I challenged myself to draw 100 heads, which I did not finish. But I drew a lot, and I was proud of them. Very proud. I really experimented with this one, and sadly it didn't come out how I wanted it. So that's it. I really love this page though. The watercolor. Really like this too. I am not sure about. Sketches. So derpy. I was so done at this point. Like, I was so done with it. Like, things like this. I was so done with this assignment already. And then I did like this page and I totally fell in love with it again. And then I did this and then I quit. Then it got like too exhausting. And I did this in between and I was like, oh, I like that. And then I drew this and I was like, oh, that's amazing, but I don't want to ruin it anymore. So next page. So this is my original character. Elias is the name. I like him. He's a nice fella. He's a pirate, as you can see. Soon you will hear more about him. He's cool. Yeah, I think I did this during worship. But I'm not sure what it was about anymore. I think it was somehow that like I had like a vision that even though within Corona time, it seemed as if God's heart was still going out for the world and the world responded in worship. Something like that. It was nice though. I don't know. Yeah, so these were sketches for the wedding of Leanna and Martine. And I, in the end, made like a full board for them, a welcome board. And they are now going to use it at their house, so that's cool. This was also during worship. I was in church and I drew hands. Because I saw like a vision of hands lifting up and then like stuff coming out of the hands, like praises. I don't know. It was cool. Some fashion thing I did. Here I drew the naked people, but then I decided to cover it because I have many children looking through my book, so I thought it wasn't very okay. Yeah, so that's the only thing you will see. This I did when I visited my grandpa in the hospital, and I saw many people with a face mask, and then I thought I never drew someone with a face mask, so I decided to do that, and I drew this while waiting to go home. When I was sitting after some worship time, and then it was nice, and I don't know what happened there. Yeah, more Elias stuff. Not much to talk about. Oh yeah, so this is for when I am thinking about building up like a company that provides in stuff for weddings. So that's cool. More sketches and stuff. Cycling sketches. I want to do more cycling art in the future, but also my friend Chantal asked me to draw her for her school assignment, so I tried. I don't know. Circles. I don't like circles. I like it better with squares or with triangles, but not circles. Here there are the long legs again. So this is the cycling piece I did. First it was without like the lines, but then later on I added the lines and I really love it now actually. But first I was like, oh, that sucks. And this is like sketches of other styles I'm capable of using. Let me know which one you like the most. I really like these guys right now, but I always go to these guys anyways. I don't know. But I really think the noses are so funky. And a marker I did. And more stickers. Because stickers are awesome. Here I drew myself. And this I actually made into a painting. The sketchbook is right over here. So we're gonna have like a little bit of wobbly stuff. But look, I made this sketch and that turned out into this. I mean, come on, that's awesome, right? I did a pretty great job at this, I think. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. Okay, so let's continue on. I really like this style of this girl as well. It's pretty weird, and I'm there for it. Yeah, Elias stuff. I really like this, like the contrasting within the 2 pages. I should actually finish this, but I am too lazy to draw so many people. Like, I'm just too lazy. Oh, so this is a girl I thought was so cool. I found her on TikTok. Yeah, she was pretty awesome, but then I unfollowed her at one point. I don't know why, but I thought it was really cool. I'm probably gonna send it to her. Yeah, some more sketches for Heya. So these are the characters that will come along. So this is the bad guy, Abidan, Naomi. Then I decided to draw with markers that bleed through, so you can't really tell who these guys are. Michaela, Isaac, Tobias, Jesse, and the girl whose name I keep on forgetting. Yeah, so here are everyone. So this is Abidan and Tobias. I keep forgetting the names. I will look it up at one point, but it's not really needed. We're all queens in our own way. Yeah, we are, girl. We are. Also, I tried to do some logo design, but then I got too busy again. I wanted to color this, but then I thought, why? I like the sketch though, so I decided to just leave it like this. Yeah. And I wanted to do some necklaces kind of thing, but I'm not sure about it. I drew colors for the first time in my life, and they came out not that bad, so I was proud. More sketches of people. I did this during the LC conference, during a Zoom meeting. This is great. More sketches. I did this with my fountain pen, and I really loved it, but then my fountain pen decided to explode, and I didn't dare to use it since then. So the same drawing in two different ways. And this is where we nearly get to the end, where I totally gave up. So I did this during a call with a friend, and I was just so... I tried to not laugh, but and the faces. So funny. And then I decided to just draw eyes, because every artist knows why. If you don't know what it is art. And I don't even know what this is. Honestly, though. And then this. Yeah, you saw it on my Instagram. And that's the end. Thank you for looking through the sketchbook. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. Now let's get ready for a new journey with only personal prep, because school's finally finished. Bye. I was kind of salty at my school at that time. Yeah, guys, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. So, see you with another video, I guess. Maybe, perhaps. Applause for when you made it all through. Like and share and all that stuff. Bye!